Butt lovers, we got a double feature on our hands, people, because January makes me so anxious that I'm just trying to get ahead. I'm like, let's go. Let's start off this year right. If you're watching this when it came out, yesterday we discussed and sang about paint thirst traps. In other words, yesterday we talked about thirsting after art, and today we're thirsting after art. So I asked you guys for your cartoon crushes. I asked on my community tab, on a short, on my Instagram. Guys, I have an Instagram. I'm so sorry I keep pushing my Instagram. Other than it being the best way to reach me, it's also like something brands care about for some reason. Let's start. But first, you already know, S is for smash and F is for pass. Meg from Hercules was one of the most suggested ones. Now, I love her attitude, I love her song. I thought this would be an easy S, but I did some research. Did you know that Meg is 28 and Hercules is 18? It's too cliche, you are so canceled. Canceled. Motherfucker, it was ancient Greece. Why am I applying our logic now to it? Those cheekbones, the fact that you're from the motherland.
You're old enough to be his mother.
No, not really. A tier. Ida from Owl House. Yeah, the golden eyes. She has like the elf ears, which I know a lot of people are into. I love her with Rain. From the little I know of the series, from not watching it, but like keeping up online. Whoa, look at that cosplayer. Oh, they did fantastic. I'm so sorry. Now I'm just on this cosplayer's Instagram. They did such a good job. Look at these wings. Let me get back to the cartoon character. I'm not ranking any real people here. Oh my god, look at this picture of her. She looks like the emoji. Oh, this is so sad. But honestly, though she is not a human, it humanizes her to me because I only saw season 1 Ida when I was actually trying to watch the series like a normal person. And she was one of those characters that was like, stick with me, kid, all right? We're gonna take on the world together. And she was a little rough around the edges. Seeing her range of emotions genuinely makes her better looking to me. I love somebody that's personable. When you said look at her harpy form, I imagined this. So I was like, okay. But I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah, that's cool as hell.
That's cool as shit. This is very Tumblr. She got like the dark eyes. Taking it all in. Okay, here's what's taking me out a little bit. She's got ear hair. 2 pigtails coming out of her ears. Do you see that? I mean, I could make it work. I was really gonna say S, but the ear hair is taking me out of it. A tier, higher than Meg, I'm gonna say it. This one takes a bit of a turn, a sharp left, if you will. Cars Fan 1995 sent me a long list, which appropriately included the characters from Cars. Let's take a look at them. If girl car, then why blue? Personally, at least in this picture, don't really see the doomy eyes as you describe them, but it really surprises me how much lips she has. She has more lips than I do. Look at her here where she's perking them up. Let me turn on my windshield wipers because it's getting a little foggy. I gotta shut the fuck up. Let me watch a little bit of this Best of Sally and Lightning compilation. I forgot what her voice sounds like, and in cartoons, that's everything.
He's letting you go?
Yeah, your job's pretty easy today. All you have to do now is stand there and let me look at you.
I fucking hate Lightning McQueen.
I'm putting him in F tier, just so you know. I'm so sorry. I could have given him more of a chance, but quite frankly, I'm exhausted. That's another car pun. Because they have like exhaust, so I'm sorry for judging you before I open my eyes, but she is kind of fine. She got these green eyes that you can just get lost in. If I put her in A tier, my entire audience would think less of me. A Sedusa from the Powerpuff Girls. Much like Miss Bellum, they gave her curves. They weren't afraid to show body yaddy yaddy on Powerpuff Girls. Somebody just went up to her and was like, gotcha nose. She doesn't have a nose. She looks like an emoji. I wish she had a nose. I wish she wasn't evil, quite frankly. I know a lot of people have a thing for bad girls. I can't rate a car above her. B tier. Obi Wan in Clone Wars. Now, I only know the Obi Wan from the original series, who can still get it, by the way, but let me look up Obi Wan from Clone Wars.
Oh no, he's hot!
Let me do a little bit more research. Oh, how much is that going for on Amazon? I was going to make a joke about buying it, but that's $71. S tier. And I wasn't forced to say that. Like the Force. Like that's a Star Wars thing. 2D from Gorillas. I had to include this because I love Gorillas, and I don't think I've ever talked about that on this channel. Like, an animated band is already fun enough, but their music, it has such a range. And it's so collaborative. I love how many artists they work with. Let me just jog my memory. I do know what 2D looks like. Ooh. I really thought I was gonna rank him low because for whatever reason with like the almost Coraline blacked out eyes, I'm like, ugh. He's got a little mustache going on. Oh, his nipple is awfully low. Unless he has like a third nipple. Is that Gorilla's lore? Does he have a third nipple? Can you believe this man is 44 years old? I'm gonna say B. I like looking into people's eyes. They're the windows to the soul. And I feel like his windows are wide open.
Which I'm not sure if is a good thing or a bad thing.
Anybody but Murdoch. He smells bad. I just know it. He smells rancid. Editing Athena. I think I put Sally too high. Fuzzy Lumpkins from the Powerpuff Girls? Fuzzy Lumpkins? He is, first of all, for sure a conservative. Look at him with his gun! Did you have a crush on Lotso the bear from Toy Story 2? Just have a thing for pink, fuzzy, and evil? The Alaskan bullworm, if you will? I don't mean to shame, but that's gotta be F tier. Shego from Kim Possible. Now, at first, I thought this was a bunch of people that did not follow the assignment. I always assumed Shego was the same age as Kim because people ship them together all the time. But apparently, from all the sources that I can find, and this person wrote out a long essay on Reddit, she has a bachelor's degree and a teaching credential. They did the whole lore on Kim Possible just to find out this character's age, genuinely. So she's gotta be 26 at the youngest when Kim Possible starts. I'm gonna take their word for it. This is a book. I think this is the gay agenda. Look at this. That's an actual shot from the from the show where she's just like with her feet in the air.
Oh no, he's hot!
Yeah, S tier. The mom from El Tigre. El Tigre! That is a name I haven't heard in years. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
Her alter ego. Yep. God bless. With a Pixar dump truck. She is cute. I have to rewatch El Tigre. Yeah, that's S tier. Archibald from VeggieTales. Seriously. Oh, he got a monocle. I love that I'm not immediately dismissing this. I'm like, oh, he's tall. Oh, he got a cute little bow tie. He has the love of Jesus in his heart. I have to look up how old the fucking asparagus is from VeggieTales. This is where my life led me. He's at 30s to 40s.
Is there a Mrs. Bald?
Oh, why do I get it? Why do I understand? Oh, look at him here. Is this official? He looks a little snazzy. It's B tier. B for bald. We got 2 Cuphead villains, Cala Maria and King Dice. I love the Cuphead show. Again, I don't usually have a thing for villains, but one of them's Cala Maria and the other is voiced by Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady could voice any character, and I'd be like, yeah, I get it. It's very clever that his teeth are also cubular. It's not something I'm particularly attracted to. I'm gonna be so real. If Wayne Brady didn't voice him, he would do nothing for me. He's A tier just because of Wayne Brady. If Wayne Brady was not in the equation and he had anybody else's voice, it would be C tier. This is coming from the person that just put asparagus in B tier. Now let me see Cala Maria. Is she supposed to sound like calamari? Is that the joke? I just got it. Wow. Oh my god, there's fan art where they just made her bazingas ginormous. Let me see all like the canon images. I can't be swayed by fan art. Oh my god! There's a lot of porn of this character. S tier. Sorry. 2 brains from Word Girl. I had to include this one. We have to address the mouse in the room. I get it in so many ways. The voice, the characteristics, the angst, the everything. But guys, he has a brain protruding from his head. Ew. The scene in SpongeBob where he like shaved his head down to just the brain gave me nightmares. POV, you're on a date with 2 brains and you're stroking his hair and you feel a fucking brain, guys, a brain. Like it's squishy. It's wet.
That's what she said.
C tier. I'm so sorry. If he didn't have the brain, I genuinely would be like, yeah. But there's a brain there. There's a brain there. And my brain is saying, no thanks. The man with the yellow hat. Guys, I said this in my holiday special. I don't know why he's so hot. The messy, dark hair. The fact that he just loves his son so much. Especially when he doesn't have that fucking hat on. I'm so sorry. The drip is undeniable, but also, Jesus, dude, take a day off. I just feel like he wouldn't spend any time with me. It's all about George. And listen, I love George. I'll co-parent, but dude.
When can we go on a date?
It's still low S tier to me. Like, he just is so fine. Diane from Bojack. This is fascinating because I never perceived her this way. I was spending most of my time just worried about her. Honestly, in the first season or two, I was judging her a little bit. I've completely changed my ways now, but I was judging her a little bit because I was like, get away from Bojack. Leave that mess alone. I was so proud of her at the end for,
spoiler alert,
cutting ties with the dude completely. I feel like Diane only gets better looking throughout the series. Like, yeah, beginning Diane does nothing. Love when she, like, shaved her head, divorced Diane, and Diane is everything. You know what? The more I think about it, I love happy, medicated Diane. Not S tier, but high A. I don't know, she was never dating humans. And I get it, that's the world. But, you know, it kind of makes you think, would we even work out, me and Diane? Hercules, but not this Hercules. Hercules from TUGS. Hercules from TUGS. Enter.
Oh, what?
That's a boat. How did I not know? A 151-foot ship? Oh my god, it's a real boat, too. I was reading that like that was about the character. That's about the actual fucking boat. I'm losing it. Okay, swagger, confidence, sunglasses, and the fact that he calls everyone darling and sweetheart. Okay, so give me a little character description, too. I like that you're like, hear me out. He's got, like, very strong sideburns. I don't know why, but in this picture, he doesn't look very friendly. He looks like he's, like, going like this with his eyes.
I know. I really hate to disappoint the Duchess.
I can never get over in, like, Thomas the Tank Engine and Tugs and all the shows like this that they're just like, yes, I'm talking now. It's like ventriloquism, you see? F. I'm sorry. I just can't get over it. I wish they animated, like, a little mouth movement. I get it, though. But not really. Okay, so this person said that Double Trouble from She-Ra was their bisexual awakening. This character, as every single source says, is ageless. I'm gonna make an assumption here, and maybe I'll regret it, but I think that means it's okay for me to talk about. I'm walking on eggshells, whoa! Okay, they're awesome. I love this design. Ooh, look at that smile. Ooh! Oh my god. S tier. Mr. Crocker with the ear on his neck? Ew! POV. You're trying to give a hickey to Mr. Crocker and you totally suck off his ear because it's on his neck. Ugh. Ugh. I have so many emotions and they're all negative. That's gonna be a big ol' F from me. Or as Crocker would say, F! Right? He does that. I think he does that.
F for everybody!
Tim and Moby from Brain Pop. First of all, I love Brain Pop. I know exactly who you're talking about. My initial reaction is I'm more attracted to Moby, the robot, than to this guy. And now that I checked, this checks out because Tim is apparently 19 years old. Now the wiki says 25, so I don't know who to believe. Somebody edited this like today. And he weighs 90 pounds. Don't know how they know that, but not to body shame the guy, but I could snap him in half. No, he's kind and he's smart though. So I'll say like C, he's very young. But Moby, I can handle Moby, Moby can handle me. Oh my god, look at this outfit. He is just too cute. Moby's gonna go in A tier for me. It's me again. Editing this has sucked. I am moving around some of the placements. I'm switching Sally and Tootie. That's it. I hope you enjoyed, butt lovers. We'll definitely do this again someday. I just know there's way more cartoons out there that I will either be attracted to or concerned about. Have a good one. Bye!